You're listening to the Peace with Anxiety podcast. I am your host, Irene Evangelou, anxiety counselor and clinical hypnotherapist. I'll be coming to you every week to share actionable tips, simple strategies, and useful resources to help you break free from high-functioning anxiety. We'll be covering how to recognize and understand your anxiety, strategies to change your thoughts and feelings, and ways to implement long-lasting change. If you're trying to overcome people-pleasing behaviors, navigate anxiety, living in self-doubt, or something else keeping you stuck, then you are in the right place. I know that you're ready to get to the next level of your life, feeling free, calm, confident, and in control. So let's get started. Hello and welcome back to episode 22 of the Peace with Anxiety podcast, where we talk about how to overcome anxiety naturally. I am your host, Irene Evangelou, an anxiety counselor and clinical hypnotherapist specializing in high-functioning anxiety. And today, I want to share with you my 5-minute anxiety-reducing breathing exercise that you can do anywhere at any time. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is a breathing exercise that has been studied and shown to help regulate your emotions. So when we are anxious, we often try to rationalize our feelings. However, when you are in that anxious state, logic alone is not going to be enough. So this scientifically proven exercise is meant to get you out of the fight or flight state and bring you back to your body and to the present moment. It's so much more than just deep breathing. It helps to give back control to you of your body, of your heart rate, and your blood pressure. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. But here's the key. When you breathe in, you're not breathing into your chest. You're breathing into the belly. So you can literally put one hand on your belly and the other one on your chest to make sure that you're not breathing into your chest but into the belly. And why is this important? Well, we have sensors at the top of our lungs that trigger the fight or flight state. And if you're only chest breathing, your lungs are hitting those sensors and triggering fight or flight. On the other hand, we have sensors at the bottom of our lungs that trigger a sense of calm throughout the body. So we want to trigger those. And when you breathe in through your nose, I want you to see your belly expand. It's really important. So you're going to breathe in through the nose while expanding the belly, and then you're going to bring your belly in when you're breathing out. The next thing you can try is inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 2, and exhaling for 6. So, inhale through the nose for 4 counts, expanding your belly, holding for 2 seconds, and exhale for 6 counts out of the mouth, bringing your belly in. How does that sound? And if you have any questions about this exercise, feel free to reach out and let me know. And the last thing I want to add here, if you want to take this to the next level, is to focus on your body sensations. So, on the inhale, I want you to focus on the sensations of breathing in your body. And then on the exhale, blow out all that built up tension and stress. So let's put this all together and try this step by step. So sit or lie down in a comfortable position, but make sure your back is straight to allow for full lung expansion. Place one hand on your belly and the other one on your chest, which will help you monitor your breathing and ensure you're breathing into your belly. Now close your eyes if you feel comfortable and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4. As you do this, focus on expanding your belly, and your chest should remain relatively still. Hold your breath for just 2 seconds at the top of the inhale, and slowly exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. And as you exhale, gently contract your belly, pushing the air out. Your exhale should be slow and controlled, like you're blowing out through a straw. And then continue the cycle of breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, holding for 2, and exhale for 6. Now the key here is to proactively use this exercise even when you don't feel anxious. And try to do this exercise for at least 5 minutes twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, or whenever it fits your schedule. And why practice this proactively? Because you're training your body on what to do when you're actually feeling anxious. So think about it. How can you make a skill to become automatic? You practice it over and over and over and over again. And eventually it becomes like driving, where you don't even remember the journey because it's just so automatic. We want to achieve the same thing with breathwork. So building a skill that our body knows all too well how to do it on autopilot during stressful situations. So this is my number 1 method to reduce anxiety. And I hope you try to do this for at least a week and observe any changes. And you can also rate your anxiety today and then see what difference you notice after 7 days. Now let's talk about those 7 days. Well, 7 days won't solve all your problems, but it's a start. And during this week, pay attention to how you feel before and after each breathing session. And maybe keep a journal to note any changes in your mood, stress levels, or anxiety, because tracking your progress can provide you with insights and will help you to stay motivated. But let's talk about those anxious, stressful situations. So when negative emotions arise, of course, use this breathwork technique. For example, if you find yourself suppressing emotions by eating, drinking, or scrolling on social media, use those moments as cues to do breathwork instead. So notice when you're reaching for that snack or your phone and take a moment to breathe deeply. This can help break the cycle of numbing your emotions and instead allow you to process them in a healthy way. For instance, if you feel the urge to eat when you're not hungry, pause and take a few breaths instead. Focus on the sensations in your body and try to identify what you're feeling emotionally. Are you stressed, bored, or upset? By using breathwork in these moments, you can start to address the root cause of your feelings rather than masking them with temporary solutions. And similarly, If you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media, put your phone down and take a few minutes to breathe. This can help you become more present and aware of your emotions, and also reduce the need to escape into your phone. So let me know how you're feeling. Send me a message on Instagram at Irene the Anxiety Therapist. Share with me your experiences, ask me any questions, or just let me know how it's going for you. Your feedback, your input helps me understand how I can better support you. And if you want to learn more about breathing exercises or other stress management techniques, I would invite you to register for my free Peace with Anxiety workshop, where I share with you my exact method to overcome anxiety. Seriously, it's a 90-minute info session where I go step by step of what's included in my Peace with Anxiety method that has helped me personally and also helped my clients as well to find calm, feel present and confident in their lives. And you will find the link in the show notes if you're interested. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. If you found it helpful, please share it with others who might benefit. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourself. Thank you for listening to the Peace with Anxiety podcast. If you found any value in today, I would really appreciate if you would leave me a review and share this episode on your Instagram story, tagging me at Irene, the Anxiety Therapist. Also, make sure you subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss an episode. All the links are found below in the show notes. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing